Hey Pisces, this is Michaela from Shiny Light Brightly 1111. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new to your mid-month reading for December 2019. This will be my usual mid-month spread. So we will go into you and your person. You will be on this side, they will be here. The questions we will ask is, what's going on individually for you and your person? I actually say these when I lay out the cards. So this is just a little read, so it's not as deep as the deep love read, just a little overview. I hope you're all doing well, preparing for Christmas. Already connected with my spirit guides and angels and the archangels, and we have the archangels here today. Actually, I found an artist here in Germany doing these beautiful pictures. So we have Archangel Michael, Metatron, Raphael, Gabriel and Uriel here, and these are the archangels I always call in for my readings too. Some cards want to make their appearance here. For Pisces, please, mid-month December. The outcome will be till mid-January. So they say stop. So first position is what's going on independent for the both of you, independent of each other. The second position is about how are you affecting each other's life? How do you feel about each other? We will turn them around step by step. How do you see the connection? What's the obstacle you individually have to overcome for possible union? What's your advice? What's the desired outcome? And what is the possible outcome? There we will have 3 cards. And we go with the overall energy from the bottom. And that is the 4 of Swords with the heart chakra. So this is the Chakra Wisdom Tarot by Tori Hartman, by the way. So overall energy is healing, recovery, rest, rejuvenation, especially when it comes to the heart space. So a time of healing for both of you right away in the overall energy. So let's just begin. So what's going on for you Pisces right now, independent of the other one, even though sometimes it is still about the other person. We will see. So we have the Magician here. That is beautiful, with the sacral chakra. So the Magician is someone who has all the tools available to manifest everything he desires. And he's learning about, no, that is what I'm getting. So the Magician already know how to use these tools. So you are, I hear, you are learning how to make things work. Maybe you are learning about manifestation, the law of attraction right now. Getting a deeper understanding of how it works, but you try to manifest something here. We have the sacral chakra here combined with this card. The sacral chakra is our second chakra. It is about our emotions. It is our power center. So the passion for life. So what I hear is so passionately trying to manifest your desires into the 3D world. So it can be about your person and this connection, but again, this is the position of what's going on in your life, independent of them. So maybe it is also about money or career. So the Magician is representing the sign of Gemini. Could be of significance for some of you. So what's going on in their life? So we have the 8 of Wands with the root chakra. The 8 of Wands is an energy of very fast positive movement forward. It is communication or even travel. But it is, I get here because of the combination with the root chakra. The root chakra, our first chakra, is about being grounded, feeling safe, feeling stable. So they are working on themselves here to build up their own foundation, to feel stable and safe. And that is, with the Eight of Wands, really fast movement into the right direction here. If it's about you, they want to come towards you here with communication, or if it's a long distance connection, even planning on traveling. But let's see what the other cards are telling us. So next position, we begin with you again, is how are they affecting your life right now? We have again the heart chakra coming up here, and the Princess of Wands. What would be the Page of Wands and the traditional tarot? The Page of Wands is inspiration. It is that beautiful idea, that passion ignited. So you are planning on your mind. So pages can also be about communication, so it could indicate the wish of communication here, but it's not what I'm getting. I'm getting here that you have a very clear picture of what it could be to be together with them in a relationship. But it's all just in the baby shoes, right? So you don't know exactly what's going on and if it's truly possible, but it's the ideas. So I really, they are showing me a picture where you are really imagining how it would look like to be in a relationship with them. So it's just a page. The page is no action taker, but they are influencing your life right now by having this beautiful dream of what it could look like. How are you affecting or influencing their life? Oh, sign of Aquarius now also on the table. We have the Star card. That is beautiful. So the Star card is a card about deep emotional healing, being divinely guided. It's the card of I hear patience, but actually the Star card is not so much about patience, but I've heard patience. So look at this beautiful card. So we also have the heart chakra here, and this card, when it talks to me, it just tells me here they have a dream, right? So I mean, it's also about wishes and wish fulfillment with the Star card. They have a dream, they have a goal here from the bottom of their heart. You are their star in the darkness here, their light. That's beautiful. How do you, we'll begin with you again, how do you feel about them? We have the Emperor with the throat chakra. So communication would be great here, right? So the wish for communication, you see them as the Emperor. So I hear divine masculine. So for some of you, they are, for some of you who are, how is it called? You think you are on the twin flame journey. I don't have the right word I wanted to say, but it doesn't matter. So if you think you are on the twin flame journey here, so you see them as your divine masculine. Could be an Aries of significance here with the Emperor, but you see them as a very strong person. The Emperor is a goal-getter, very successful person, and usually he knows exactly what he wants, and he is not hesitating to go for it. So you wish for communication here with the throat chakra, but how you feel about them, they are your divine masculine, your man. If you are a man watching this, it is that their influence making you wanting to be that emperor. So how do they feel about you? With the Strength card, a lot of major arcana here already. So we have Leona also. So the Strength card with the sacral chakra. The Strength card talks about, so they see you as a very strong person here. The Strength card talks about that we've gained a lot of strength through life. So all the challenges and lessons. I hear wisdom also. They see you as a very strong person here. I hear reliable, loyal. And they are very passionate about you with the sacral chakra here. Just try to get more here. I have the feeling there is more information on this card, or to this card. What I feel is that in awe. I also hear strong feelings. So they have strong feelings for you. They see you as someone who's very strong. And what I've said, what was it? Reliable was what I've heard. And I forgot the other thing. I just... loyal was the other word. How do you see the connection? The Eight of Coins with the root chakra. So the Eight of Coins is the card of work, dedicated effort. So you know that this connection needs effort to put into yourself as well as into the connection. So you know it's not easy. You know it's maybe nothing that happens overnight. But this work is worth the result. The Eight of Coins is an energy where we love to put this effort into because we know that that we build something very stable, a very great foundation with the root chakra here. So you love to put this work into this connection and into yourself. So they see the connection of, okay, so if it's a man you're dealing with, the King of Cups, this connection makes them the King of Cups. With the crown chakra here. So the King of Cups is could indicate here that, so we have Pisces, Cancer and Scorpio here, so water sign with the King of Cups. But the King of Cups is that very loving energy. I also hear romance, so romantic. So you've not just ignited their passion, you also opened their heart. So deep feelings, deep emotions here for you, and feeling very connected with the crown chakra. So knowing that this connection is a deep soul connection. I hear again, you've opened their heart. You've made them the King of Cups. I also hear that they may have dreams now and feelings that they never knew they have or are able to feel. So it's all new and on a very deep level. What is your obstacle, Pisces, to overcome individually for possible union? So yeah, the Five of Cups with the throat chakra. So the communication is missing, what makes you very sad. The Five of Cups is an energy of being too focused on what you don't have or what you can't have, what you've lost. in this case, there is no communication. What makes you so sad? And that I also hear feeling alone, even though the Five of Cups is not about feeling alone, but it is about that sadness and being too focused on the sadness. So this card tells you, it's already also an advice here, that you have to overcome that needing of communication. Trust your intuition and trust your own feelings and go with the flow. Don't try to force things. Trust into the higher power that everything will unfold. Be in that Empress energy of the receiving mode, not trying to force things. And coming out of that sad energy, I hear focus more on the love. Their obstacle, the Three of Swords with the solar plexus chakra. So we have in the overall energy that it is a time of healing the heart, and that is obviously something that is necessary for them. The Three of Swords is the heartbroken card, and the fear with the solar plexus chakra to open up again. So the fear of getting hurt again. So our solar plexus chakra is about our confidence, our self-esteem, but also about our fears. That is the blockage of the solar plexus chakra. So one of them. And they have to find the courage to open up their heart. So you ignited that inside of them, that romantic side. But for that, they have to let go of any pain of the past, any disappointments of the past. So for the ones of you where they were hurting you a lot, it could also be about that they know exactly what they did to you, and that this card talks about regret. So they know how much they've hurt you and are now afraid with the solar plexus here to come towards you again. But it's not the main message here. That is just for some of you. I really see here. So sometimes when someone is hurting us, we only see our own situation, right? So they've hurt us, they are an asshole, they were egoistic, but we have to see, I always say that bigger picture, that everyone has his own path, right? And when people are hurting people, it's not always out of purpose, it's not always because they are an asshole in general. Of course there are people out there like that, no doubt about that part, but it's not always that way. Sometimes people are hurting others because of their own fear. So if we have someone who was disappointed and hurt their whole life, they aren't able to give love, and so their actions may hurt you. It's not what they want to do, but out of fear they are pushing you away. That is also self-sabotage often the reason. So there are many times deep issues that are causing them to act in a certain way that is hurting to other people. So it could be about regret here, but I really feel they are very hurt. They have to heal their heart. They have to find the courage to open up again and take the risk to open up the heart for new love here with you. What's your advice? We have the Three of Wands. Be patient. Yeah. My dear spirit guides and angels, Pisces loves for sure to hear that message again, that they have to be patient. So the Three of Wands is the card of patience and waiting for the ships to come in. It's also the card of yearning. And we shouldn't yearn. Yearn is a low vibrational energy, and actually. So And we shouldn't wait either. So don't put your life on hold to wait for someone to make the right decisions or to decide for you. Live your life to the fullest. With the solar plexus chakra here again, the fears are coming up. So will it ever happen? But it's your card here of your advice. So don't wait, don't yearn. Live your life to the fullest, fearless, and trust. Trust your own intuition and your own feelings. What's their advice? The Fool. Yeah, look what I've said here. They have to find the courage to open up again. The Fool card is about new beginnings without any emotional baggage from the past, and it is about taking the risk and having that leap of faith for that new beginning. So very fitting together, these two cards, the obstacle as well as the advice. What's your desired outcome? Communication. So the Knight of Swords with the throat chakra. The Knight of Swords is already about communication, and now also with the throat chakra here. The Knight of Swords could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius of significance here. Aquarius also with the Fool, by the way. So the Knight of Swords is a very fast energy. So your desire is that they are storming towards you and finally communicate what you want to hear. But actually the Knight of Swords is, but it's the only message I get is really that you want to have communication better last week than today. So wanting them to storm towards you to finally communicate really what's going on, how they feel and what they think. But what I wanted to say is that the Knight of Swords usually, because he's storming forward towards his goal, the sensitivity is sometimes a bit missing here. So that is usually a little warning in the card. But I have to go with the position it came out for. And so it is just about that fast energy, that fast action, and that communication that you are desiring here. What is their desired outcome? Oh, Ace of Cups with the root chakra. So the Ace of Cups, as you may already know, that the Ace of Cups for me as a reader is about our self-love, so our own cup that has to overflow with unconditional love before we are ready for the Two of Cups, what would be that beautiful partnership. But aces are also representing new beginnings, in this case in love, because it's the Ace of Cups. So they would love to have finally that beautiful beginning with you. And with the root chakra here, so the root chakra is, I think I've said it before, it is about our foundation, that we feel stable and protected and safe and grounded. So they are hoping that they feel stable enough soon to make that offers, to give their cup to you, and hoping that you are giving them their cup. The Fool is also with the root chakra, so the possible outcome till mid-January. We have the King of Swords, so again Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have beautiful the Temperance card. I want to turn them all around and put it together, and the Queen of Cups. So the King of Swords is someone who is highly intelligent, very strategic, logical, and emotionally detached. He's also ready to cut out everything that doesn't serve with his sword. He's very honest and truthful. So if it's a no Gemini, so if it's a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius you're dealing with, this could just represent them. But what I get here is that it is necessary to cut out everything first of all. So for both of you, if I don't see this card as a person, to cut out everything that doesn't serve. We got these messages, what it is for both of you. We have the Temperance representing the sign of Sagittarius, and Temperance is the card of reconciliation. It's also the card of deep emotional healing, of being divinely guided, of patience also, of balance. So a beautiful card of divine timing also, a beautiful card of deep healing, and a divinely guided partnership here. And we have you here, the Queen of Cups. So could of course also represent a Cancer or Scorpio, but highly intuitive, very loving, very giving, open-hearted, compassionate, trusting her intuition. It's also here with the third eye chakra, trusting your intuition, your gut feeling. That is a beautiful reading here, my dear Pisces. That is the card of reconciliation and of a divinely guided partnership. And we have a King and a Queen here, even though, I mean, we have here the King of Cups, right? And the Queen of Cups. So we have the pair here of the same suit. But what I really get here is that for now it is necessary to be emotionally detached, to make the necessary changes that we need to cut out everything that doesn't serve. And that's easier by going with it from the logical perspective. Awesome reading. Let's go into the Power of Surrender cards. One for you, one for them. What both of you have to surrender or to surrender to. And we got already the message here for you, coming out of that sadness with that Five of Cups and come back into that love. And that is exactly what the Queen of Cups is about, right? That very loving energy and compassionate energy. So what does Pisces have to surrender or to surrender to? Thank you. Surrender your fear of intimacy. It says you are ready to let love in. Compassionately identify and begin to release any patterns that stop you from opening your heart. So we hear again the words compassion and letting love in. So coming out of that sadness and be the Queen of Cups. That could also relate to them, right? Would also be fitting. What does Pisces soulmate love interest has to surrender or to surrender to? Thank you. Surrender to joy. A key to positive change in your life is to let joy in and savor it. Indulge in random acts of smiling. During both the hard and easy times, keep surrendering to more joy. Coming into more light-hearted energy, letting go of the heaviness, of the sadness. Let's get a last message here with my own deck I've just created for YouTube here for you. Some messages. What would they communicate to you if they would have the courage right now to speak openly? What is it what they would tell you from the bottom of their heart? I'm not sure if I can open up again. That is very fitting to the messages we got. If you're still mad at me, why do you want me back? Think about it. So if there was something going on between the two of you where they've hurt you and you are still holding on to that, you have to forgive if you want them back, and also for yourself, even if you don't want them back. But what I also get is, in these soul connections, we are really energetically very, very connected. So we feel if the other one is mad at us. You may be mad at them because they aren't communicating. You are very fixed on this negativity here, that there is no communication, into that sadness, and maybe blaming them why they aren't coming forward, and they are feeling this. Am I just caught up in an illusion? I mean, we have the Star card here. You're their wish. But maybe they doubt here and there if it's even real, if it can come true. At the bottom we have, my circumstances are difficult right now, not the right time. Overall, a beautiful reading. My dear Pisces, thank you so much for watching again. I hope this helped in some way and brought you some insights. It's not as deep as the deep love read, of course, but just a little mid-month read. And I hope you've enjoyed it. I did, as always. I wish you a wonderful rest of December and, of course, a Merry Christmas. Bye for now.